Right, here we go. See what group we get put in. We're in Advanced Group 1, Round 1. We're against a streamer whose name I cannot read. Let's do this. Oh, interesting. Tricky. I don't like particularly any of these. They're all not ideal. Rhino Specialist, good units, but the Rhino power isn't that great. You can just sell it to get 300 in the round it would have come. Aerial Specialist without any Phoenixes, heavy armor. I think I'm just going to play Marksman. Opponent will be supply or quick supply. Cost control, makes sense. So my opponent got every single economy specialist offered to them, which is a little bit annoying, but is what it is. Right, we're going to do inside Phoenixes, outside Phoenixes. Nice, we've got good units for beating him now. He's got to respond with anti-air, so he's probably going to go Fang, because he needs Chaff and anti-air. Though he's cost control, so you might just push and do Mustang. Turn 1 play. He does have anti-air on his arc lights, which I might just copy, you know. I think having the sniper in the middle is not a bad idea, actually, because he's going to have an arc light center line as well. Do him here, a missile here. What would its range be? There's a little gap of no man's land. You see where that line is? That's all no man's land between those two. So it'd be about here. That would kill him. So I need to put him behind these guys. Or I could just split them behind him. That would make sense as well. Right, I've got 200 left over. I'm thinking arc lights. I decided to make a big change yesterday and move my arc lights instead of having armor to have anti-air as well. I'm going to play them inside the box this time. There we go. Is he far enough forward? Yeah, it looks okay. Looks good. Let's see how we do. A missile turn 1. Wow. It's going to kill him and a few of these guys. I think we're okay, actually. He went snipers, he's got no chaff. So our chaff is kind of unanswered to begin with, apart from the arc lights, obviously. And the crawls getting to the back line is huge. Come on, Phoenixes, we need you. There we go. Trades this one. So we're doing well to begin with. Subsidized Mustang, he's going to go for that. Do I answer? I think I have to take Subsidized Mustang as well. So he's going to put Mustangs behind his balls, and we're going to need to do charge shot arc light. Sorry, words are hard. When we're able to. His units are weak. The timing on these guys arriving is just asking for a missile. So the distance that guy will walk will be this plus extra. So about here should be the arc light and the balls. Let's do it. A little bit too far forward. That's fine. Might get a couple of the balls. Oh yes! Good shot! Oh, that felt satisfying. My opponent is spending his money on missiles. I am quite happy. It hurts in the short term, but in the long term we get a stronger board from it. Says me having just bought a missile. You know what I mean. Alright. I don't think steel balls is a good play when you're on cost control, personally. Just the units don't have very much in the way of stats. He doesn't have... oh, he does have mechanical division. There's an armor upgrade, so Mustangs will do work on them. And Mustangs kind of need the stats as well. So cost control gives you the extra money, but you lose stats on all your units. I can just punish that quite easily. Subsidized crawlers? I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I like it. And I'm going to put 2 shields down. Right, just for a bombard and the missile cover. If I was him, I'd try and missile the midline now. But I can't really afford to spend more. Well, I kind of can, actually. Yeah, go on then. And then I'll push this. And let's do these guys relatively midline, arriving just behind these. There. It's not bad. Bombard will hurt, but if he goes Bombard, he goes Bombard. There we go. He's got Distraction Crawlers, so he's expecting Storm Crawlers. And he's trying to catch missiles with them as well. On the bright side, it's pulling everything to the shields. On the downside, it's pulling everything to the Bombard. We might get lucky and dodge the majority of the damage. We got lucky, we got very lucky there. Bombard had one missile which landed on him, and didn't kill much else. No, 2 missiles landed on him, so he did get my big sniper. But it cost him 100. Right. So left side is folding a bit. I wish I had armor for these guys now, but never mind. Need to get charge shot on my arc lights as fast as I can, so I'm going to get 2 more sets of arc lights and put charge shot on them. So opponent spent a fortune on the Bombard and didn't break either of the shields and only got a small amount of damage through. So while it was a lost round, I actually count that as a 1 round in my mind. Also, we saw the Distraction Crawlers early. Barrier kind of pushes you into Vulcan, which is annoying because I wanted to get upgrades on the arc lights, but never mind. Let's buy an arc light, upgrade you. This left side is the one that's losing the most because there's Vulcans, so let's put the fella here. And then let's get the second arc light midliner. There, it'll hit this. Missile comes in, trying to hit this, it misses. Do that. There we go. Expected. We've got Phoenixes already. This arc light will eat well off these guys. Punch, that's so much more money than we do. Does he have a sell? Yes, he does. Is he selling Mustangs each round? No, I didn't hear the sell sound effect. Come on, shoot the shield, guys. Shoot the shield. That's what you're here for. Thank you. Phoenix is already on target. Upgraded Phoenix is so good. Just level 2 Phoenixes, just eat Vulcans. Shield doing work, soaking up so many of those bullets. Need to get through to this sniper and this sniper. We're going to lose our Phoenixes, which is a problem. Did I take Subsist Crawl? I did. Okay. Comfortable win. Right. Opponent probably goes Melting Point. He's expecting me to match with a second Vulcan here. You know what? I'm happy to do this. It's quite late into the game for doing it, but I'm actually okay with it. I want to do charge shot on this guy. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. And then I've got 100 left over, which I'm going to do as a shield generator here. That should be annoying for him to deal with. Haha, predicted. Sorry. I love it when I read the opponents. Now, the Stormclaw is going to be a problem. He's got enough frontline that I can't just run through and get crawlers onto them. So I think I need to double down and go Heavy Phoenix, because he doesn't have an awful lot of anti-air. Hopefully his arc lights will try and match mine and go charge shot as well. And then that means costing, buying the anti-air upgrade will cost him a fortune. But right now they're open for anti-air. Bit far forward on his left side. Has he got range? No, he's not got range. So what's the difference there? It's just Stormcrawlers. Okay. So we're very reliant on our Phoenixes right now, and that's okay. So I think I abandon Terra Firma and take to the skies. Come on, Sniper, let's get this done. Thank you. Hopefully this Vulcan survives. Hopefully the shield survives as well. Looking promising at the moment. We get a good amount of damage in on him. Yeah. Sniper eating really well right now. I might take the best partner upgrade because it's relatively cheap and it gets me 2 snipers for 150 gold. It's just the opportunity cost of not getting other upgrades on the Vulcan. Giant Hunter is what he goes for, but I think I need to do Strike Specialist. No, he's already got the thanks code with these combos. Strike Specialist isn't good for me, but it's good for him. Could be how he wins the game here. Tempted with Assault Fortress, you know. Drop them in front of the Giants. Would cost me 50 buying the fortresses. Would cost me 1,000, 200 to unlock, 400 each. I'd have 200 left over, which would be one of these upgrades. I think I want to go Phoenix though. I think Phoenix is where the money's at. Still get it for the meantime. Upgrade you. Upgrade the sniper. Cost efficiency. We want 2 more sets of Phoenixes. We want range on the Phoenixes. We'll put the Phoenixes out on the flanks just in case there's a warping of something heavy. It's away from the snipers as well, because you notice the snipers are on the inside lane. A little bit worried about these Mustangs that are getting onto them, but with range they should sit further back. I think I take range on these guys as well. Upgrade you. Do I start pushing? No, I'm okay with losing this round, then winning the next. He's pushed, so I've got more economy than he does. And what's he bought? He's gone for a flank, which we're ready for. Yeah, predicted. Sorry, dude. You get a few kills here, great, but we kill it. And it cost him a fortune, and he gets level up on these Phoenixes. And the Phoenixes still come forward and do damage. It's just delayed our anti-small stuff. So we might swarm us here and get this tower. Be a bit sad if he does. I think we need more arc lights. So he's going to put fangs now down in front of the Vulcans. Actually buy fangs with shields. Drop them in front of the Vulcans. And then missiles can't hit the Vulcans, and the Vulcans are covered from anti-air for a while as well. So I take senior attack. I upgrade you, the Phoenix that got the level ups. And we've got a bit of money left over. I drop a shield here, a shield here, to keep the Vulcan off our backs. We've got range on these guys now. Upgrade these guys because they're tanking for us. Let's push. I'm thinking 2 more arc lights. I'm going to expect flank play. So these guys can sit here and just be edge of range, eating up fangs as they spawn in. Then I need to get a shield here. A shield here would have been good, but never mind, that's fine. That's fine. So we kill those in seconds now with the upgraded Phoenixes, so we've got more coming in from the sides to reinforce our front line. The laser starting here is interesting, because it's going to run over the shield and probably be off the Vulcan before it kills it. Missile's interesting there, what's he going for? Phoenixes. He will get them. Or not. Alright, Vulcan down. We look comfortable now. It's just the Stormcrawlers. He got the Arc Light rather than the Phoenixes. Beautiful. Vulcan dies, so we're not going to get a kill this round, but we're going to do a nice little bit of damage. He's pushed again. Oh, he hasn't. Interesting. So I pushed this round. He got plus 200, so I'm on economic disadvantage next round. But he's on the back foot now. He's very, very low on health. I tend to do a meme play and drop a hacker there and try and steal the Vulcan. So Phoenix is doing work for us. I think we just take speed here. Upgrade the Phoenixes. Upgrade the Mustangs. Do I do the hacker play? What am I at risk of? The difference is the Stormcrawlers. And him selling them. If he sells them, I'm kind of caught. I'm okay with it. Elite hackers. Pushed. The shield will hold. Right, and I've got 150 left over to temp range. Temp speed and a shield. With the push. Let's go here. And we just drop a comfy missile, or... Expecting commitment. Sold. Makes sense. That's the Bombard again. He might win this round, but that's alright. He's got a Rhino coming as well, wow. He's going to sell that. Going to lose the Hacker pretty heavily. This side's folded. Just the Bombard. It's alright, as long as we don't die, I think we're okay. We still want the Stonecallers. It's always funny seeing a Hacker steal Stonecaller. Right, these guys walking over fire is good for me. Less good for me is the his marksman's got ring. No, he doesn't. Okay. Well, that's handy. This is a bit scary. Go on, Phoenix, kill it. Legend. Wasn't even the Phoenix that did it. If he kills the sniper... Oh. Wow. Get 100 damage in. And he pushed and bought absolutely everything. And bombarded us. He didn't even break our back shields. He's going to sell this guy. So I'm going to sell this Hacker. Hopefully get a deployment module to move the other one. Never mind. Dream on. Dream on. Sarah, Sarah. Take that. Drop you there. Drop a shield there. Sell the Hacker. I think we take Buddy. We take range. We're definitely selling. Sell the one that has nothing facing it, that's absolutely fine. We upgrade the arc lights. Drop a shield. And we've got 1,000. He's going to do a lot of anti-air this round. We've got a few more snipers coming in. We've gone range on our snipers. He's going to go Phoenix as well, interesting. So I'm thinking Rebirth on these guys. And then upgrade you, upgrade you. 200 left over. I'm reasonably comfortable here. This gets sold, but I'm not worried about that. It means our front line is more secure. Feels okay. Random missile. Oil failed, but that's alright, it was just a long shot. All about the Phoenixes now, but we've got quantum reassembly, he doesn't. So I'm feeling fairly confident. And we've got extra snipers with the best buddy. It's GG. Do I call it? Sorry, dude. Oh, I didn't say good luck, have fun at the start either. Bad manners. Sorry. Right, so he was pretty good. I think he misplayed. I mean, he pivoted away from the ball strat really well. Because the ball strat wasn't working for him. He went heavy Stormcaller, but he didn't go fire on the Stormcallers. I think that was a mistake. I was showing the shields, and if your opponent has shields, your Stormcallers don't do anything for the first, like, 5 or 6 seconds, or first 3 or 4 volleys of the round. Whereas if you go in Sentry Bomb, they still drop the fire in front of the shields, which kills off all the crawlers. So they're still doing a function. Admittedly, my crawlers weren't a big threat because he had all these Vulcans. He was very late to answer my Phoenixes. You noticed how when I went double down on the Phoenixes and got the 3rd and 4th sets, sorry, my voice, he wasn't really ready for it. He went with the flanking Vulcans. And I'd kind of anticipated that because I saw the Strike Specialist on the cards. And Phoenixes just eat Vulcans to begin with. I thought he'd double down and put Fangs in front of them as bodyguards, but he just chickened out and sold and moved on, which is fair. I'm glad I did the Hacker play, it was kind of fun. It's a bit memey, but I'm okay with that. The Mustangs were kind of a silent carry for us. They just kept our opponent tied to the ground, because if you went airborne, the Mustangs just chew everything that's flying. You saw how his Phoenixes didn't really do anything. Like, yes, he bought Elite Phoenixes and then upgraded a set, but wasn't that impressed with them. He killed our Vulcan with them, and then we bought Best Partner and killed him in reply. I think best partner is undercosted. I think 150 gold for 2 snipers every round is just, why wouldn't you? And they're elite snipers as well. They come out at the same level as the Vulcan. Again, I didn't go Stormcalls. I didn't do a Distraction Crawler set here because he had Vulcans on the front line. They would have just murdered them. I responded well to his Distraction Crawlers with my own Arclight, which even baited a few missiles, which felt good. Things I could have done better. I think I over-indexed on the flanks. I do have a tendency to do that, I do not want to get flanked. I'm going to hammer the flank. I think the hackers were a bit overkill. It was obvious he was going to sell them, really, looking back in hindsight. Because the Fangs wouldn't have survived the Mustangs, and then the Phoenixes eat the Vulcan no matter what. The shields were great. These shields never popped, so these guys at the back were just safe all game long, even with Bombard coming down. Things opponent could have done better. He could have split these Stormclaws up a little bit more, had more area covered with them. When they're right next to each other, they don't cover quite as much, and often they'll shoot the same target, which is often a bad thing, unless it's, you know, a big giant that you really want to bring down. Anyway, that was a good game. Let's see how much combat power we've gained. So I use these debriefs to clear my thoughts and think about what lessons I need to learn. Wow, 1,300 for that, and 37 MMR. That feels good. Let's see how we're doing in the tournament. Probably not very high up. No, I'm all the way down here. I'm 23rd right now. That's okay. Right. Well, thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.